All right, first thing you want to remember is you're going to keep your low back pressed to the mat, right? You pull that strap from side to side. You do your pelvic tilt. You got that natural lumbar curve, right? Right now you see that I'm pressing my low back into the mat, rocking through the hips so I can make that connection. Hands come behind the head, make your neck nice and long, looking for that Pilates double chin, and you pull the strap from side to side. Holding the strap down to the mat with your low back. You can pull on either side to make sure you've got that connection. So you keep that connection the entire time. So legs come up. Remember, your knees are at 90 degrees. Your feet are fairly relaxed. Your neck is long. You got that left hand in this situation behind the head. Feet come down nice and easy. Move through. Do that about 8 times each side. Then you're going to switch sides. The reason you switch the sides is because that's going to work the proprioception. So you're training your brain to respond to a number of different inputs. You don't always want to load up on the same side because then that creates imbalances. Back and forth the legs go, up and down. Good. Knees always at 90 degrees. Good. Switch sides. Now legs are going to come up in tabletop. Lift one leg up. Lift the other leg up. Flex the feet back or point them. You want to make sure that you got action again in the feet so they're just not flopping at the end of the lower leg. Again, notice the knees are at 90 degrees. Knees are hovering over the hips. They don't come in over the navel. Got your belly pulled in. Chin is in. Then both legs are going to go down. Keep that strap pinned to the mat with a low back. You do 6 of these. And then you're going to switch sides. Go to the other side. Again, you confirm by pulling on that strap. Does it move? Each heel goes down. Do about 6 of these each side. You're going to have both legs go down. Notice again that the feet are very, very active. Heels touch. Now, if you're lowering your legs, you feel that strap moves, and that means that's where you're going to stop. Where that strap starts to loosen up, that's where you're going to stop. So you go back and forth. Belly's in. Notice a double chin. Neck is long. Low back is still on the mat, keeping it pinned. Left leg is going to lower. It's going to hold, hovering off the floor for a count of 10. Again, I check the strap to make sure I've got it. That just keeps reminding me to keep the low back down on the mat. If I have my low back to the mat, that absolutely means I have to have my belly engaged. Notice I'm breathing. You're breathing too, otherwise you would have passed out by now. Good work. You can add all sorts of variations by doing leg circles, lower lifts, and that is the end of that for now. Thank you very much. Now, after doing the strap work, we're going to want to work a little bit deeper into the belly, get a little bit more variety. Here, again, we're flexing up. Take the hands forward. So this is kind of like a slow motion ab prep, hollowing out, holding here the static posture. Notice the feet are flat on the floor, about 90 degrees in the knees. I could have my feet in a little bit closer. Neck is long, chin is in. Come on down, take in a big inhale. Notice when I lift up, chin comes in first, then I reach for the heels. Taking about 3 or 4 breaths, pulling the belly in, kind of stretching across the hip bones from the pubic bone all the way up to the navel. Hold here. You can always take your hands behind your head, remember, too, if this puts a lot of pressure on the neck. Remember not to pull the head in. So you got your belly pulled in, hollowing out, holding. Feet are flat on the floor. Make sure you don't roll to the outside or the inside of the feet and they're nice and square. Take a big breath in. Now I'm going to walk my feet in closer, take my legs over to one side, get the neck nice and long. Again, I'm not pulling on the head. Lift up. This gets into the obliques. So the legs are the right side, and that means you're going to be in the left obliques. If your legs go over towards the left side, that means you're in the right obliques. Again, you're rolling up nice and easy. Make everything smooth, no jerking motions. Breathing in, breathing out. I could have taken my feet a little bit closer together for the aesthetics. But it's like, don't jam the knees way over to one side. Let the hips be fairly relaxed. So you're taking this more into the obliques than any place else. Good work. Now hands go out to the sides. I got the forearms reaching up towards the ceiling. And now I'm going to take that right elbow up to touch that left knee for 1. I'm going to cross over the body. And notice I'm putting a little bit of pressure in that left elbow. That one where the hands pointing up towards the ceiling, I'm using it as ever so slightly a lever that's going to keep this motion very smooth. Then of course we're going to do the other side. We do 6 to 8 of these. Switch sides. Try to find in your form as much precision as possible. I should have my legs shouldn't be moving as much as they are here, but you know, what are we going to do about that? We'll do another one later. Beautiful work. You do this kind of thing, really opening up the back. Now legs go over towards my left, and I let the legs drift over towards the right. Notice the shins are parallel to the floor, right? As I go back and forth. Now getting this rotation working, now I'm going to send the legs out for 1. They go out for 2. Belly's pulled in. Let my shins drift a little bit there. Beautiful. Bring it on back. Bring both